Hey guys, Ashlyn here from Minister for Happiness, and welcome to this week's story time. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And as always, the purpose of the story every week is to teach a life lesson that we can take into our week ahead and apply when we need it. And sometimes the story that you hear might make sense to you because something like this has happened to you, or sometimes the story can resonate with you because it's something you're going through at this moment in time. And sometimes the story that I read out at the weekly session is going to be something that you may never consider until maybe down the road when something happens to you and you remember the story and it teaches you the importance. So this week I wanted to talk to you about Muir Woods. Now, I lived in California 2 years ago for 6 months, and nearby where we were living there was a woods just near San Francisco called Muir Woods. And it is where the redwood sequoia trees grow. Now, the redwood sequoia trees are amongst the largest living things on the planet. Not only do they grow 300 feet tall, but they have a lifespan of about 2,000 years. So that's pretty impressive. But the forest, Muir Woods, the forest itself has a secret. And the park rangers, when they bring you through the forest, will share the secret with you. And it's quite beautiful and there's a lovely lesson in it. And it's this. These redwood sequoia trees last thousands of years. They grow massive and tall. Yet they have a very, very unusually short root system. Most trees will grow really deep into the soil, but the redwood sequoias grow only about 6 to 12 feet deep. Now imagine that their root system is only that deep, 6 to 12 feet, yet they grow 300 feet tall. I mean, that's pretty incredible. How do they stay standing? And in California, there's lots of earthquakes and landslides and floods and, lots of things happen where trees could fall over and knock each other. But these redwood sequoias seem to have no problem standing the test of time and the weather and the earth moving. And the secret is this: even though their roots are not deep, they reach out really far. In fact, the redwood sequoia is one of the few trees that's roots will reach out 60 to 80 feet if necessary to connect with the nearest tree to it. And that's where the strength is. It's in the interconnectedness with the trees nearest. Even if it's a young sapling or a fully mature redwood, they connect with each other, and that's where their strength is. That's how they're able to stay standing when the earth moves. That's how they're able to withstand the floods and the different extreme elements and weather that happens in that part of the world. It's in their connectedness to each other. And the secret of the forest is really a wonderful lesson that we can all take into our lives. Because when times are challenging and the winds of life, push us and blow us around, then having people in our community, our tribe, people who in our social group who are there for us through those times, that's what keeps us standing. Sometimes we can't do it alone. We need other people. And I think it's a lovely lesson. I think everybody should have a community. Everyone needs to have their own tribe. So you might have people in your life who, when times are hard, they're there for you and you're there for them. And that's a really beautiful thing. And I think it's great to realize that the largest living things on the planet, these redwood sequoia trees, are standing that long and able to withstand time because of that connectedness to the nearest tree to it. And we also can live a long, healthy life when we have those connections near to us. So people in our life that are going to support us and keep us strong throughout our challenging times. So I hope this week that it teaches you something, that maybe you'll be there for people who need you, and that you'll also look for people who can help you when you need it, because really we're better together. And if you like this little lesson this week, please like and share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can tune in every week to hear our life lesson and our little stories. And until next week, if you do want something to read in the meantime, my book is available on Amazon, 21 Sleeps, and it's a lovely read. It's also available in Here's Health stores in Cork. And if you want to come along to my weekly class, it runs in Essential Wellness in Ballincollig in Cork, in the beautiful studio there every week from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you want to hear another story, there's one every week in the class, and I do give a health and happiness tip every week and a lovely guided relaxation. So, I'd be delighted to see you there. But until then, have a wonderful week and stay happy. Bye.